937-175 is your item number, and that's £51.95. But of course, 46.76 in the club. Nice little dance, Barbara. I like that.
I didn't realise. I thought they'd left me alone for a moment again. Right, big baubles coming up.
After that dance, they are. Right, so if you want to choose one of the sticker books that we've got here for you, again, you've got Leonie's words in there as well, which are lots of fun for you. You can choose one, or you can choose the complete collection. 308-233 is your item number. Sorry, I'll just hold those up. Right, that's given Barbara enough time to have another little wiggle and a jiggle. There you go. And then we'll come back for our more demos. Remember, you can still email in. We're here until 5 o'clock today. It is studio@createandcraft.com. Let me just pop that. I'll go and check the emails as we start a new demo.
I'm ready. Yeah. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, absolutely.
Alrighty. Right. This time, this is purely like, well, let's have a look at the finished card.
Okay.
And then you can see what we're trying to achieve here. So we're using our dies again, our tag dies. I love these.
Yeah, these are
They're
good.
so useful. Okay, and you can use your tag die to crop or chop your artwork, like partial art. You don't have to use the whole thing. But let's take a look at how we get these lovely colours.
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is just take a piece of our 7x7, just because, and then we're going to use these stamps, Peace on Earth. I'm going to go to the large ones, but I'm telling you, you can do this exactly the same with the smaller ones, of course. So what we'll do is, we'll just use, let's stamp up the black one first.
Okay.
Just like we just did. We want the line art.
We do have this stencil card size on the show, so if you did want to go for the 7" by 7", we do have that on the show for you. That is a terrific deal. How many did you get in the...
50 in a pack, so you get 100 because you get 2 packs.
You get 2 packs, so you get 100 in total. So again, this is the cardstock that Barbara's using in the demonstrations. You can see just how fabulous it is. Go and have a look at the reviews online as well. 912054 is your item number.
So what I'm doing now is I'm just planting the black line art in the corner.
Yes.
So we can see how the stamps, and the thing is, whether they're the bijou ones or the large ones, they work beautifully alone.
Yes.
But they also work beautifully together.
Yeah.
This is the whole idea. It's like reduction printing. It's just beautiful. Okay. So this is the piece that I've just done now. That's that.
Wow.
Now I've got the infill. So this now is going to fill that beautifully. Do you see how it just sits exactly over the top? That's the stamp, for example, and it goes straight over the top.
Look at that. Could you?
And you can make a little shadow.
Yeah, look at that.
If you've got bifocals, you will do that whether you want to or not.
That's brilliant.
Okay, let's give it a go.
Yeah.
So now what we'll do is we'll take our. This is our negative, if you like, the backdrop.
Yeah.
Which works beautifully on its own as well.
Okay.
And I've got all these distress oxides here. So now I'm going to decide which ones I want to go with. And I'll start by adding a little bit of colour, just like this.
Yeah.
Okay, just for the sake of speed, just to add a little bit of colour quickly.
Yes.
And now we're going to use our spot-on sponges. This is where they really come into their own.
Okay.
So yellow for yellow. So let's get that yellow down. And you start to use them. If I go with the yellow into the green, or into the blue ink pad, you'll know it's going to change colour. Then I'll go into the green and it will change colour again. So now what we're doing is we're loading up this. It's really nice. So that one is the sort of greeny. Let's go in the reddy colour. I've got festive berries here.
Yes, beautiful.
So I'm using this as a kind of I'm using the stamp almost as a paint palette. That's a bit strong, that colour.
Okay.
Okay. So that red is going to be quite a dominating colour.
Yes.
Right. So we'll get rid of a little bit of it. Can always add it, but we can lift it now. See. So when you go with the red into the green, it goes brown.
Yes.
You go red into the yellow, it goes orange. So you're completely blending your colours. Really nice.
We've just had a quick question about using the fusible fibres.
Yes, love.
And I'm part of the family now. Your polymer stamps.
Yeah.
Now, you can use red rubber stamps with the heat technique,
vulcanised, yeah.
which is important, the vulcanised ones. The polymer stamps that you create at Clarity
Yes.
are of the quality that will resist the heat.
Yes.
But there may be some of the polymer stamps out there that are manufactured in a different way that might not. So you do have to be wary of that. Try that at your own risk. So the Clarity stamps, yes, you've seen it here. We've done that, the way that they're made here in the UK and the way that they're put together, yes.
Other polymer stamps may not work as well. You're absolutely right.
So,
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so just bear that in mind. We've just had a question from customer services.
It's absolutely true.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry that I forgot to mention that. I just don't.
All right.
What it is you don't want a product.
Yeah, of course
you don't
not.
want to criticise people's polymer stamps.
No.
But ours is a different durometer.
Yes.
They are handmade by us in the UK.
Yeah.
And I would never put a red hot iron on a stamp that I thought wasn't going to work.
Yeah. And don't forget your grease-proof paper, of course, on top of your stamp. Sorry about that, Bob. It's just that somebody wanted to know.
No, it's a really, really important point. So let's have a look. I've got the colour. I've loaded that up nicely now. Right, so what I'll do is I'll put it over here, but this is dry. I haven't added any water to it.
Yeah.
I reckon this will probably look quite good. Let's pop this up here now just to see. This is a complete experiment to see if this is going to work. So we're going to press well, right? And we'll give that, because this is a solid, even though this is one of the large ones. So, and then we can compare what it looks like with the small one. Yeah? Agreed?
Agreed.
So this is the negative one. Right, lovely.
Oh.
We like that. So now we've got the positive and the negative.
Okay.
Now we've still got a bit of ink going on here. Let's just add a little tiny bit more.
Okay.
Not much, just a tad. Put a little bit of that colour in, just so that we're adding a little bit of something. Right? Bit of that. I like to go in a little bit blue in there. I like blue. Let's get a bit of blue going. And then maybe just a little tad yellow, I think. You know, and what you'll find is when you do this, what you've got to do is not wash the stamp all the time. Leave the residual ink on there. Leave it on. Build up the layers and you get the most fantastic colours. Now this time we're going to take our water.
Water, yes.
Right, a little bit of a spritzer.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't want to swoosh it, you know, saturate it. Right, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Go on.
All right, no, Paul says no. The man from Del Monte says no.
I've met him, you know. I have actually met the real man from Del Monte in Hawaii. I have.
Did you?
Yeah, proper. Doesn't look like he does in the advert.
Did you have to go to Hawaii or did he come to you?
No, I was in Hawaii. I went to his house.
Did you? I've been there. Do you mean the pineapple plantation?
I went to the pineapple plantation, but he's got a house just outside there.
Oh, he didn't invite me over.
Well, should have done.
Quite interesting how low pineapples
I know.
are.
I thought they grew on trees.
And then I thought, where are the pineapples?
No,
they're all knee high, aren't they? They're all on the ground. Yeah, weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, I thought they were up in the trees.
Like coconuts.
Education.
I know. It was fabulous.
Right, we're going to do this then.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, so now what we're going to do, right, we're hovering.
Yeah.
Hover. And now we can see, as we come down, you want a little bit of a shadow, don't you? We want a bit of a drop shadow. It's what you wanted.
Yeah.
So you can go down, you can get no drop shadow. Like, absolutely perfect. All I'm looking at is the top and the bottom.
Okay.
Right? So you go down like that, top, bottom, absolutely bang on. Just about. Now I'm going to go down to the left a little bit. Right? I'm going down to the left a little bit. Let's see if we get a drop shadow. Maybe I should have gone over a bit more. It doesn't matter.
No, don't overdo it.
Never perfect, always original.
Yes.
Okay?
Exactly.
Let's see what happens. These are the ones, when they work, they're really exciting. And when they don't work, you go, here's one I did earlier. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Good enough.
Oh, that is lovely.
Where's that one I did earlier?
I'm just going to read this email out. It's in relation to what you've just said there about nothing's ever perfect, it's always original. Sue has emailed in. She said, just watching a great show with Barbara. I remember one of her first videos, so comical. When it all went wrong, Barbara just scrunched up a piece of paper and threw it over her shoulder, and she's loved you ever since. That's from Sue. There you go. Oh,
there you go. See, and as the ink starts to build on the... Thank you, Sue.
Oh,
I'm often doing that.
Would you ever, Barbara,
yes, love,
go and stamp over it again in black?
No.
Or no, because you might
No.
Unline it.
Don't go over it,
Don't
get
go
over
back.
it. That's what we say at the workshops. Don't go over it, get over it.
Get over it. I love
Yeah.
that. Brilliant.
But you can see here, as you
Yes.
start to build, you see the colours
Yes.
get more intense.
Yes.
You start to build, but that wasn't bad for a,
That is
you know,
fabulous.
I should have put more water on that.
Wow. Do you know what? This 2 hours has absolutely flown by. We have got about 5 minutes left on the show. Can you believe that?
There we go then.
Is there time for another demo, Barbara? I mean,
Can I show you the contrast
Yeah,
between the
let's.
large one and the
Yes,
small one? Because
please.
I think that's what you want to
Ooh.
know. And I think that this is the clincher for me.
Yeah.
Because now we're going full cycle here. Let's
Yeah.
go back to our little 3.5 by 3.5.
Don't forget to put
Voila.
those into your basket,
Right,
please.
there it is. See, a little bit too big, unless you want to do just partial art.
Yeah.
Perfect size.
Yes.
Sticker.
Perfect.